The Redneck Night Before Christmas. Wrote up by E.J. Sullivan. Drawed by Ernie Eldridge. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the trailer park, not a pop-top was popping, not even Old Blue barked. Our stockings was hung over the space heater with care, and hoped Santa would fill 'em with Viennas and beer. The kids was asleep in their NASCAR PJs, dreaming of Goo Goo Clusters, moon pies, and RCs. And Darlene in her curlers and me in my John Deere cap had just settled into our lazy boys for Wheel of Fortune and a nap. Then out in the vacant lot I heard such a commotion, I thought it was neighbor Clyde finally got his T-Bird in motion. I heaved out of my recliner and to the window I flew, busted out the screen and hollered for Blue. The moon was shining down on my old wrecked cars, so bright they was sparkling like rusty old stars. And I couldn't believe my own hard-working eyes when a jacked-up Ford pickup come flying through the sky. Faster than old Ironhead, his possums they came, and he whooped and hollered and called 'em by name. Get up, Sooner. Hi, Duke. Move your tails, Yaller and Spud. On Blackie, on Queenie. You mind me, Duchess and Bud. To the top of the satellite dish, to the top of the shed. Now move it. Step on it. Y'all get out the lid. You know how on our road when a car goes by, there's all this dirt flies up into the sky? That's how this crew went straight up on my roof, with that pickup full of toys and a real nice gun rack and Redneck Santa too. Then before I could pop my teeth in, I heard up in the tin the scrabbling around of them flying possum of his'n. I yanked up my head back in the trailer and hitched up my shorts. Down the dryer vent, Redneck Santa came with a grunt and a snort. He was dressed in red and green camo from his neck to his feet, and I had to give him credit. He still had most of his teeth. Looked like stuff from Earlene's yard sale slung on his back. There was flask waters and Tupperware and 8-tracks sticking out of his pack. His eyes took in our humble home, the furniture we bought on layaway in town, Earlene's pride, that Elvis on velvet, my collection of barbed wire, and license plates made by relatives. I could have swore I even saw a glistening tear when his eyes fell on sweet Earlene, a-snoring in her chair. He kindly favored Hank Jr. with a big round belly that shook when he laughed like a blob of KY jelly. Yep, he was fat all right and blocked out our whole large screen TV. And I had to laugh when I saw him, 'cause he looked just like me. When he winked his eye, I knew for sure he'd treat us right. Why, he might even leave me some ammo tonight. I stood there dreaming of Whitetail while I watched him work. Then he stopped and like a real man let out a fart and a burp. He topped off our stockings with moon pies and bottle rockets, and squoze up that dryer vent like spam in your pocket. He jumped in his pickup, laid down on the horn, I'm not lying, and they took off like white lightning with their possum tails flying. I heard him holler as he headed for the 7-Eleven, Merry Christmas to all, and may all rednecks go to heaven.